Hi Gemini, welcome back to Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if this message resonates with you, please consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe and hit the notification bell, as well as let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. By doing so, you will also be eligible for monthly giveaway reading, which I'll be doing towards the end of the month every month. If this message does resonate with you, Gemini, please consider checking your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign, as this is a collective general energy reading. It may or may not resonate with every single one of you out there. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into your reading here, Gemini. The first card that fell for you is the Lovers card coming up here. So I'm definitely sensing you could actually be dealing with another Gemini here, or this is basically an indication towards me a divine counterpart is coming to your life in the month of July 2020. And I've got the Five of Pentacles coming up here as well. So the first card that I'm getting here is that I'm getting a strong fear coming up from you here, like a fear of abandonment, or like a fear of being alone. That kind of energy coming up here strongly, Gemini. And I've got the Ten of Wands coming up for you. So I'm definitely getting that you could actually be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, little bit overwhelmed, overburdened, like as if you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder. The first message that I'm getting here is that I'm definitely sensing that this is someone you might have already known, and I've got the High Priestess coming up at the bottom of the deck here. So you are definitely highly intuitive here. So I'm definitely sensing that like you could actually already have this feeling, like this inner knowing that this person will actually try to make contact, or this person will actually try to come back to your life. For those of you who are actually looking for reconciliation, if not, this could actually be someone definitely new coming up in your life here, Gemini. And I do feel like you kind of feeling overwhelmed and overburdened from this situation, because I do feel like this person might have left you in the cold before, or someone that like someone who actually never gave you a commitment, like someone who just kind of like left you hanging in the air. That kind of energy I'm getting here. So I do feel like you're kind of even feeling overwhelmed and overburdened due to that situation, because you're kind of afraid that what if things are just going to happen the same way that it happened before in the past. That kind of energy I'm getting strongly here, Gemini. For some of you, I do feel like you've been wanting to leave a situation, but you've kind of like having I do feel like for some of you could actually be dealing with a third party. I'm getting a third party vibe here, but with this third party vibe, what I'm getting here is that I do feel like you want to leave this situation, but you cannot leave this situation due to some external circumstances here, thus making you feeling overwhelmed and overburdened. So I do feel like some of you want to leave a certain situation to be with your divine counterpart, but for some reason you cannot do that. This basically an indication towards me that you could actually be involved in a third party situation. Again, a third party situation doesn't have to be another person. It could actually be a toxic friend, toxic family members, or even like toxic work cycle. That kind of energy I'm getting here strongly, Gemini. I've got the Queen of Wands coming up here, so that could be a Leo. You could actually be dealing with a Leo, or someone with a strong Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, someone with a strongly fire sign here. But I'm getting a strong Leo coming up for you, and I've got the Emperor as well, so you could actually be dealing with an Aries. With this Queen of Wands energy, I'm getting two messages here. Again, with this Queen of Wands energy, the first message that I've got here, that could be someone who's actually toxic, that's currently either in your life or currently in your personal life. Yeah, I'm definitely sensing that this could actually be a mature, older woman kind of vibe. So it could actually be friends, a family, or it could actually be even a toxic boss kind of figure here, Gemini. With this Queen of Wands, again, I do feel this is one of the reason why you or your person could not leave a certain situation to be with you, because this toxic person is just like having a heavy influence in your life here. For those of you who are actually not currently dealing with any third party situation, I'm definitely sensing that this person that's basically want to come back to towards you here is seeing you in this Queen of Wands energy. Someone who's actually sexually attractive, someone who's actually beautiful, bold and fearless. That kind of energy I'm getting here strongly, Gemini. I've got the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands coming up together. So the number 6 is basically an indication of balance. So I'm definitely sensing like balance will be restored in this situation in the month of July. So whatever is either holding you back or either holding your person back is definitely going to be settled, because with this Six of Swords and the Six of Wands energy, I'm definitely sensing that both of you are going to move forward into a much more calmer water, into a much more smoother sailing here. And the month of July is basically going to be a much more smoother month than the past few months in this year. And this Six of Wands also an indication towards me that throughout from the month of July, things are definitely going to move forward victoriously and positively in your life here, Gemini. With this Emperor coming up here and the Nine of Cups, I'm definitely sensing like either you could be dealing with an Aries or someone with a strong Aries in their chart. And this Six of Cups is basically indication towards me this person is at this point of time try to be in control of their life, though they're basically seeing you as someone who they want to spend the rest of their life with, someone who's actually their wish fulfillment. But again, I'm definitely sensing like they're basically trying to have a control in their life at this point of time, and I do feel like this is what they're kind of having a little bit overwhelmed and overburdened with all this situation. And for some of you, I'm definitely sensing that this is nothing to do with you, that this is just external factor, like they want to be financially stable, they want to actually come towards you the right way. That kind of energy I'm getting here strongly, Gemini. Let's see what else comes up for Gemini, please. I've got the two of Swords and the Magician card coming up here. So what I'm getting for from you here, I'm definitely sensing like some of you are actually already in this manifestation state, like you just wanted to manifest this reunion, this reconciliation coming up here, but at the same point of time, you're also kind of having this fear or having this uncertainty that's just leaving you confused. That I do feel like you, for some of you, you could actually be already waiting for so long, because I'm getting like years kind of vibe coming up here, thus actually making you feeling confused, just feeling unsure, like okay, am I wasting time? Is this even going to work? Is my manifestation even going to work? That kind of energy I'm getting here. So with this Magician card, the first message that I'm getting for you here is that be careful of the thoughts that you are putting out to the universe, as well as the thought that you're speaking to yourself here, because your mind is such a powerful thing. You basically need to speak positively, and you basically need to have this positive confirmation or affirmation every time you're basically feeling confused, or every time you're basically feeling unsure. This is just the time when you need to be positive within yourself here, Gemini. Let's see what else comes up, please. I've got the Ace of Cups coming up for you and the Ace of Pentacles coming up for you. So two aces all at once. So yeah, with this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I'm definitely sensing that your person has lots of love for you. And when they come towards you in the month of July, they're definitely going to come towards you with a solid offer. Now this is basically something that like a new beginning coming up for you here, Gemini. Though I'm getting strongly about a relationship situation here, for those of you who are actually struggling with finances here, either you might have left a job, or you could actually be made redundant here. You could actually be getting some kind of a new financial opportunity, either a new job, or you could even be finding something new, like just something that will giving you extra stream of income, or even a new stream of income coming out with this Ace of Pentacles here. Overall, the month of July kind of look really good for you. I'm only getting a little bit of financial difficulties in the month of July. I do feel like this could be from the beginning to the mid of July, but other than, after that, towards the mid to end of July, I do feel like things are going to look great for you financially. For just the advice here, try to cut on the spending, try to like keep yourself financially balanced here, try to not overspend, or like basically don't spend on things that you don't need here, Gemini. Let's see the advice card for Gemini, please. Alright, so the advice card that I've got for you here is the King of Swords followed by the Six of Cups. So eventually your person is definitely going to, like making this decision to just cut through bullshit. And I do feel like this is also could be you, because the King of Swords is a representation of a strong Gemini here. And I've got the Hermit card. So I'm definitely sensing like communication is definitely going to open up between the two of you here. And I do feel like for those of you who haven't been in communication for quite long, or even if you're already in a communication but misunderstanding could be a prominent, harsh communication or harsh word could actually be prominent here, I do feel like this is time basically for you to work on your throat chakra in the month of July here. With this Six of Cups, I'm definitely sensing that strong reconciliation or strong soulmate from your past is definitely going to make an attempt to come back here. Just know, I do feel like at this point of time they're basically like kind of struggling over something. I've got the Sun card wanted to fall for you. So again, I do feel like the month of July is definitely going to be a month of lots of happiness, lots of abundance coming up here in terms of relationship, in terms of love. In terms of finances, there could be a little bit of hardship here and there, but overall I do feel like you're going to manage quite well here. The bottom of the deck I've got for you here is the King of Cups. So again, this person is definitely someone who has a lot of emotion towards you, and I do feel like the month of July will be the month where they're kind of going to be open up for you here, Gemini. Alright, so that's it for your July 2020 reading. I hope the reading resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, as well as let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.